Morning, guys. Welcome to today's vlog. In the last video, I had cut out a part where it said I was going to do a little office tour. And I will, but I want to do a couple things before I actually do that. But I'm going to do an office so far tour. Last couple things, I'm going to plan on staying here for another year or so. Or renew my lease for another year when it comes up in May or June of next year. And so I want to invest in this apartment a little bit and get some good areas, get some painting done, and make my office a little bit better, because I'm going to start kicking up the power into photography again, as well as in camping and backpacking. But I'll be putting out probably 2 videos a week about that stuff, and 1 video or 2 videos a month about camping and actually going backpacking. Like a boy. But first, oh, that's so good tea. That is some good tea. Wow. That is really good. My stomach's growling, Zeus. I'm hungry. Not you, me. You already ate this morning at like 9. I need to go drive for a little bit today. And I also need to put a cold call list together for photographers, or for realtors and people who might want to get photos done, because I need to get back into photography a little bit. And it turns out that I actually texted, I did a shoot back in Fortville, Indiana, back earlier this year, probably around April or so. And I messaged the realtor who was selling the house. And I asked her, like, hey, how soon after my photos being done did that house sell? She says it sold immediately. I was like, oh, really? I did ask how soon it sold after, and she sold it sold basically within like 2 days, maybe even a day of my photos being listed. But yeah, I did make a couple mistakes though, like in this photo. I left my camera bag in frame. Damn, my stomach is growling. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oh, this is nice. Off. Off. Down. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna edit for a little bit. I'm gonna work out, go to the gym, and then freaking go drive. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are particularly dead. I will be driving a shit ton this weekend. Yep, definitely will be driving a ton this weekend. But I want to listen to how this audio sounds right here, because I've got sound dampening stuff kind of all over me. It's really cool. I like it. I love it. But I'll see you guys in a few, okay? Ooh, that's a cool angle. Kind of into that, although I would love to have some sort of hang on, where's my 10 to 18? Be blurry. Hold on. I got my 10 to 18 right here. Hang on just a second. That worked. Okay. So I'm really digging this angle, a little bit wider, and doesn't look too bad aesthetically. I think this may even be able to come down even more. Ooh, right there. And now it probably sounds even better. And I'm actually gonna angle it and back it up. So now it probably sounds phenomenal, and I'm really excited to listen back to this. Every day whenever I'm making videos like this, I always test my audio, because I'm gonna get more into sound design. And speaking of, I've got a little clip for you that I put at the beginning of this vlog, making my bed and making a cup of tea. of which I think I'm due for another one, but I think I'm almost out of the tea that I like, which is Earl Grey, with a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar. But I'm gonna get more into sound design, so I gotta go through Epidemic Sound. Link in the description below. I'm not an affiliate. Just sign up. It's cheap. You get a month free. It's like $15 a month for YouTube privileges. And you can also post, if you have clients too, if you do like video work or any advertising agency kind of stuff and you're making videos, you can get music from them and you can also get sound effects from them. So I'm going to be going on Epidemic Sound here in a minute and trying to get good sound effects to use as sound design for the little clip that you guys watched. So I'm going to work on that, and I want to give an update of some stuff. I've been following this Gabby Petito thing for not a long time. Like, I found out about it 3 days ago. But since I started following it, I've learned almost as much as I could. And the coroner out in Utah or Wyoming, I think it was Wyoming, they came out with the result that her death was a homicide. So now they're really looking for Brian or anybody else who may have been a part of that. But I don't know how well that's going to go for him. I don't want it to go all too well for him, because if he did kill her, spend your life in prison. I don't care. And then on the subject of those 2 other ladies who were found murdered out there, he might have did them too. Who knows? But I'm going to edit this video and work on some stuff. And I'm going to shower first, actually, because I just built a shelf. And I'll show you guys just in a clip as I'm talking about. I'll get some B-roll later. But I built this shelf out of the... actually, on Facebook Marketplace, I'm going to start flipping stuff. So I'm going to put stuff in my living room a little bit while I'm getting like couches and furniture just to flip until I can get the money for a store or a garage over here. So once I get the money for a garage, I'll start flipping couches even more, and TVs and electronics and all different kinds of stuff. And I'm going to be going through Facebook Marketplace for free for a good minute. But I did pick up that pallet back there. Don't ask me why. I just like the aesthetic of it with all my camping stuff. I'm probably going to end up putting it behind my chair right there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Can you guys see all the way back here? You might be able to. Now I think that looks pretty good. Move this out of the way as well as that. And this stuff. Jesus, everything's in the way. So you got my chair right here, and then you just put the pallet behind it. And I made a shelf and I hung it up on the wall. I'm not going to put a whole lot of weight in that thing because I do not believe it'll hold for very long if I decide to load everything onto that. So it's mainly for aesthetic and hanging stuff like coats and jackets. Well, very, very light stuff, because I've got like 6 regular screws just going through the drywall, going through a piece of the wood from the pallet and into the drywall. And I don't want to have to worry about the entire pallet coming, or the entire shelf coming down, so I'm not going to put a whole lot of stuff on there. Like right now, I've got my keys, and I've got my, what was it? A plant, my aloe plant, just for like a common green aesthetic. Like I have, actually it was back here on this, but it's not there anymore. I'm going to edit a little bit and work on the sound design before or after I shower. I might go DoorDash a little bit tonight, make some cash, but I don't know.